This is the most scuffed video you will watch in your lifetime. Today, we are going to be baking a cake. We just recently hit 500 subscribers, and I've never really done like a subscriber milestone video, so I felt like I probably should. I can almost guarantee that the camera is tilted, the audio is horrible, and the video quality is not great. We're gonna ignore all that, okay? Got it? Sweet. My director behind the camera is making sure that everything goes to plan. So I've done a fair share of baking in my time. I'm not a horrible baker. I'm definitely not great. So today I decided to test my abilities by baking a cake without a recipe. I had somebody find a cake recipe for me and send me the ingredients, just the ingredient list. And I feel pretty confident with like pies and cookies and stuff like that. This is a cake recipe. I've maybe made 3 cakes in my life. I also don't know oven temperature or baking time. I don't know, I literally just have the list of ingredients and that is it. So let's see how this goes. So I'm gonna try to do this in like genuinely the way I feel like it should be done. Okay, so usually you start by mixing the dry ingredients and then the wet ingredients and then combining them. So I'm gonna do that. Now that I think about it, some recipes will have you combine the sugar with the dry ingredients, and some of them will have you do it with the wet ingredients. I'm gonna do it with the dry. Honestly, usually when I bake on my own, I don't even do the 2 separate containers. I just put it all in one bowl. But I'm gonna try to do it right. So the only measuring cups that I currently have available to me are the 3rd cup and the 4th cup. So this will be awesome. Usually flour is like the main component, so I'm gonna do the most of flour. I think I'm gonna go with probably 4 cups. That looks like a lot. I'm gonna do 3 cups. I think that's 3 cups. I think I counted right. That feels like a lot, so I'm gonna do 3 cups. I'm trying to remember if it's usually a teaspoon or a tablespoon of baking powder. Okay, I'm gonna do a teaspoon. I don't know how much, obviously I don't know how much I'm supposed to do, that's the whole point. Sugar. I'm gonna do 1/2 cup of sugar. 3 cups of flour, 1/2 cup of sugar. But also I'm always like, every time I add sugar to a cake, I'm like, holy cow, that's a lot of sugar. So, maybe I should do 1/2 cup. Yeah, that's a little bit more than 1/2 cup. This is going all fine and dandy so far. All right, let's mix the dry ingredients now. Okay, done. I should preheat my oven. I'm just gonna set it to 350 because that's kind of average. Usually, I feel like the butter gets melted. So I think I'm gonna take like, I'll do 3.5 tablespoons of butter and melt it. Because usually you melt it, I feel like, so I'm gonna do that. Usually you do the eggs and the sugar, but that's okay, doesn't matter. I'm gonna use 2 eggs purely because the person that sent it to me put eggs instead of egg. So I'm assuming it's more than 1, but I also wouldn't assume 3. So, oh, that was a double yolk. Isn't that like a good sign? Cute. I'm still gonna do my 2nd egg. Here's our melted butter. I'm gonna whisk up the eggs. I'm gonna add the, yeah, I'll add the butter. Okay, now let's add like 1/2 cup of milk maybe. And then if we need more, I can add more to the mix. Is the hot butter cooking the egg? Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's pour it in here. I think it is. Okay, let's pour a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna mix it in, and I'll add a little bit more. So I know cake batter is supposed to be pretty thin, and this is not at all thin. This is like not even gonna be a dough. Yeah, this is like straight up dough. So I'm just gonna keep adding milk until it's the right consistency. Okay. Did I miss anything? I'm just gonna add like a ton of milk. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, I think I'm gonna add another dash of milk and then we'll add our vanilla and then I think I'm gonna say it's good. Add a little bit of vanilla. Now, I don't usually measure my vanilla even when I am following a recipe. Maybe I should though. This tablespoon's already like dirty, so I might as well. Or teaspoon. I'll do 2 teaspoons, because usually I add more vanilla than I'm supposed to anyway. Mix it all up. Okay, I'm feeling more confident. I feel like this is more like cake doughy. I don't know, might be a little thick, but I don't have Sprite oil, so we're just gonna do this. Let's pour her in. That seems so thick. Hope you guys like vanilla. Now I'm just kind of flatten it out so it bakes evenly. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven. I don't know how long to bake it, so I'm just gonna check it in like 10-minute intervals, and then I will be back when I think it's done. And then we can decorate it. The batter tastes good, so I have confidence for it. I'm just worried about like the texture when it's done. All right, so the cake has been in there for about 35 minutes, and I still don't really feel like it's done, but I also don't want it to burn, so I'm gonna try to take it out. So it's definitely like browning around the edges, but also I just feel like it's not really done. I guess. I mean, nothing came out on the knife. And I know you're supposed to like wait for it to cool before you like put anything on it, like icing or anything, but I'm impatient. I'm just taking my knife along the edges here. Am I allowed to say knife on YouTube? I'm taking my tool along the edges here. Okay, that didn't really work. So I'm just gonna leave it in here while we decorate it. I already had some cake stuff like cream cheese frosting. We got some sprinkles, and then I don't have like number candles, but I do have candles. So we'll just put 5 candles on it. And this cream cheese frosting is like pure sugar, so I'm not gonna put very much on. Yummy. Okay, we need a little bit more than that. Okay, so next I'm just gonna add some sprinkles. Cute. I think it looks pretty cute so far. All right, next we got the candles. Try to get one of each color. So we got white, blue, pink, yellow, and then we'll do another white because it's like it's only 4 colors. Okay, let's do one there, one here, and then 2 here. So it kind of looks like a smiley face, but it's also like 5. Cute. Okay, it's a little lopsided. It's fine. Let's light them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cute. Thank you guys for 500 subscribers. It's crazy. I don't know what else to say. Thanks. So I feel like cutting into it while the candles are burning isn't probably the safest idea, but I don't really care. I'm gonna use my little cowl plate here. I'm just gonna try to like carefully cut next to the candles. Okay, it's a good consistency. Okay, let's try it. Uh-oh. Oh no, wait. Oh my gosh, my fire alarm's gonna go off. The candles were starting to tip over because they were melting too fast. It's pretty good. It's, you can tell that it's got a lot of milk in it. It's got like a very spongy consistency, but like, it's not bad. Question, can I still eat them even though the wax like burnt into them? It's really not that hot, but it looks like what happened was that the bottoms of the candles melted because it was so hot. But is it still safe to eat? That's my question. Is Betty Crocker birthday candle wax edible? Okay, it's non-toxic. It's not gonna like hurt you. As long as I don't eat a large amount, which a little bit of candle wax seeping into a cake, I don't think is a large amount. I mean, they wouldn't like make it completely deadly if you're literally supposed to put it on cake, you know? Anyway, definitely not like the best cake I've had, but for not following a recipe, it genuinely isn't that bad. Okay, I'm curious what I was supposed to do. Like how much of everything was I supposed to do and how long was I supposed to bake it and stuff. Okay, 1 cup of white sugar. I think we did half a cup. Half a cup of unsalted butter. Okay, so far we've halved both of them. 2 large eggs. Okay, we did the 2 eggs. 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. That was correct. 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. We did double that. 1 3/4 teaspoon baking powder. I think we did a little bit less than that. half a cup of milk. I added way too much flour and because of that, way too much milk. I think I originally did half a cup of milk, but then it was just way too thick because I added 3 cups of flour instead of a cup and a half. So I added way too much flour and milk and not enough of the other stuff. The eggs and the vanilla, and I'm gonna say the baking powder though, we got correct. So that's not horrible. I mean, you can definitely tell that there's too much milk and flour, but like it's still, like I'm still gonna eat it. If you want the real recipe, the link will be in the description. I will, however, not be putting my version of it in the description for obvious reasons. I think that's everything. Again, thank you for 500 subscribers. It's been awesome. And hope you guys continue to enjoy my content. Bye.